Yo, 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 it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. First and foremost, once again, I want to send prayers and condolences to the entire family of Takeoff. He was laid to rest yesterday in Atlanta. His mother, Quavo, Offset, the entire Migos team, the family members, the friends who knew him personally as more than just Takeoff, the rapper, the entertainer, the superstar, the QC team and family, man. A lot of times when people pass away, it doesn't set in until the funeral comes or a little bit after, but I know they gonna still want and need that uplifting energy and spirit. So all I can do is send that to him, man. 28 years old. We lost a legend in the game, man. Condolences. Nobody had nothing but positive, good things to say about Takeoff. Most definitely laid his mark in the game. A legend, a pillar, a staple. Changed the game, man. Most definitely. Rest in peace to the last Rocket, man. You did your stuff and you will never be forgotten. And a lot of my supporters, they get updated through what's going on hip hop through me, and people were DMing me when news came out and everything. And I want to keep them updated with what's going on with this situation. And Quavo actually sent out a message to Instagram and he said this right here. It's so hard to tell you I'ma miss you because you always with me and we did everything together. Since we were kids, you've been by my side looking up at me. Them eyes waiting on me to make the next move. Then you followed up right behind me. You always made sure I did it first so you could do it right with me. You never competed with me. We were always on the same team. You hated playing against me because I was always playing too hard or too rough. Then I can hear my mama say, son, not too rough, because I didn't like to lose. I remember our first dream was to be tag team partners in WWE. We fell in love with WWF wrestling. Man, we had every action figure. Thought we was going to be pro wrestlers because the way he imitated all the wrestlers so good. And if you know Take, his imitation skills are to the T. He could imitate anybody. Just ask Danny and P. Super quiet though, quietest in the room, but paid attention to everything going on in the room. Always been like that. Nothing ever really bothered Take, and he didn't bother anybody. He the most unbothered person in the world. He never got mad. He never raised his voice. And when he did, he silenced the room because what Take said was law, and he wasn't changing his mind for now. Not even Unc could. You just gotta let him cool off about 30 minutes. But by far the funniest person in the room. Once you got him going, he wouldn't stop. And last but not least, he took time with everything. We called it Takeoff time. Whenever we would be running late to the shows, he would always say, God will get us there on time. Some shows God did, some shows we were late. Point is, he trusted God though. Throughout this whole time, he had a real passion for music. It was his dream to become a rapper because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I tried everything, all the sports. After every game, I would come home and he would just sit there playing the game and the controller in his hand looking and look me in my face, and he could tell we lost another game. So sports wasn't his thing because he saw me lose all the time. This is how I knew he was going to be a rapper. Growing up, he knew every song off the Hot Boys album, every lyric word for word, and he was cursing up a storm. Mama heard him rapping, took the CD and said that music was too grown for us until we won the Boys and Girls Club talent show together, performing Get Your Roll On by big timers. It was all good then. So it's safe to say we had something going on then. It came easy to us when it came to style and swag. We were always looking like somebody because our mama dressed us like rappers or grown men, as you could see in the pictures. Or our clothes were huge, but we had the look. Then he created this triplet flow, and the rest was history. He never worried about titles, credit, or what man got the most shine. That wasn't him. He didn't care about none of that as long as we brought it back home to the family. This whole time I've been trying to figure out what you really are to me because nephew wasn't it. We hated that word nephew. Or when they said Unc and Few, because when we always knew we were closer than that. and it made me feel old too. But I knew you weren't my brother because you were my sister's son, so I couldn't say, brother, now I finally get it. You are our angel. Watching me and watching us this whole time in living form, making sure everyone felt your love and hugs while you here, and you made our dreams come true. Whenever you spoke it, it manifested when you said it. God gonna do it. He did it. I'm just proud to be in your life. I'm proud to be your uncle. I'm proud we saw the world and we done things we couldn't ever imagine together. We laughed way more than we ever argued. And when we did, I always was in the wrong every time. I guess mama made that rule too. I'm proud to say I've seen your blessings. I've seen you bless me. You bless mama. You bless Shara. You bless Treat, Heaven and Zeke. You will continue to send your blessings down from heaven, and I will continue to keep your name alive as long as I live. It's always my responsibility to look after my nephews and nieces, and I will do that before we make moves or any decisions. We gonna always say what would Take think. Always been. Ain't nothing gonna change. Me and you knew we gonna always be with each other for life. And just like now, we gonna see each other again. I love you with all my heart. I'll never leave you. I guess God just ain't need my help. So can you ask him for me what I gotta do to be with you again? In a place where there's no pain, no demons, no jealousy, no envy, no greed. Whatever we have to do, God, to be at that place of paradise, send us the tools now because we want to be with Take. Love you, nephew. And I want to say, I think that's what he actually spoke at the funeral, man. And like I said, this is real tragic. Condolences to everybody in this situation, the loved ones, the family, the mother, 28 years old, man. And you hate to see this happen and go down like this. They knew him on a personal level, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, all week I've been sitting up here thinking about this situation and just like, damn, I cannot really believe that this happened like this, bro. So condolences to the Migos, Offset, everybody, man. 1,000 for sure. God.